Alright, hold on. Just give me a second. Gonna have a black screen for a second here. Just hold steady. Sorry about that. OBS crashed, folks. I think is it back? Is it back? Tell me it's back. I can't. Not seeing it. Do a refresh. Having to refresh. Sorry. Is it working? Must be working. I think it's back. Looks back. Yeah, hold on a second. We're getting I'm having to add another video capture. Sorry about that. OBS crash, folks. Technical difficulties. We'll get it squared. There we go. That should be it there. Back on the screen. We'll put it in the proper place because the layers are wrong. It's in the wrong order. We'll put that there. Get rid of that. There we go. And Bob's your uncle. Sorry about that. Wonder why you had. Yeah, OBS just crashed right in the middle of that. Sorry about that. And then I had to refresh it, and then I actually had to add another video capture device in OBS. I now have 6 of them on there. I must have to start deleting those things. Alright, sorry about that. It just all of a sudden just did that. I don't know why. Makes no sense to me. It just happened. Ooh, hello.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Armed ruffians in town, yeah. Thank you, Funny Bot. Appreciate it.
Hello, Ghetto.
Hello. How are you on this? Where?
Arms for the poor.
Demon.
Eternal fire,
The hell?
Father of all, hear my prayer, grant my plea.
Bunch of these jackasses wanting to try to fight with me while I'm trying to. I'll just take your ham sandwich. I'll kill you and take your ham sandwich anyway. How about that?
No bread, no coin.
Never ask for me, Phil.
So, how you go with this thing? Oh, but about one, you know, this is when suddenly.
Look out. That was a quick, painless death for him, wasn't it?
No loitering round here.
I ain't loitering, I'm running full speed, man.
What was it happened to Falters?
There we go.
What are you doing? Not enough time already. Just hopped out for a smoke. Is the arguing? Seems they can't decide on a colour.
Why did it
Don't know what
do
the fucking
that?
problem is. The colour's either pretty or ugly. Ain't no philosophy to it.
What's going on with this guy?
Oh, touch wood.
You touch wood, hey? Mm-hmm.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See? It's all peachy.
All
So
peachy.
you finally decide what style you want for this interior.
What are you asking me?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. and the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now,
Not
would
for
you please
me.
decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
No.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Get to work, you lollygaggers. No lollygagging.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
He won't.
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
A rationalist? Don't think so. No.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Trouble again.
It's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if
Taking
I
out there, Nimmy. All right, there, buddy. You have a good night.
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but
Don't let them red roaches bite. If they do, bite them back. At least twice. And this, my friends, is the second time in the game we're looking for Dandelion again.
Don't you worry, sir. It'll be a belter. If Master Dandelion's going to such lengths for his lass, we sure can't let him down.
Right.
Waste of breath.
You are, aren't you? Okay. Let me just take a look at this map, see where we're going here. Oh, I've got that thing turned off, don't I? There we go. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, it's right there. Shoot. All right. Running across the town again. Hello, baby.
We can go at it here.
You're gonna go it right here, huh? In the street?
Won't
Tart.
find any better. From the Yoruba to the Dragon
Dandelion, damn it.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were going to meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me.
Aw.
That's
It's really
so
sweet,
nice.
yeah.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
And how do you know about the spare key?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here. The key.
Everyone's always on me.
Alright, I got it.
Me? Before I drink.
Here we go.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
Yes.
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
See, we just had to explain it to him.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Uh-huh.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
I said it for the hell of it.
Portside.
See you soon.
Alright. Here we go. Too much stuff for Dandelion here. It's going so well. Oh, I'm gonna go the other way. Birds. Flying birds.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Already found it, thank you.
Come closer, don't be shy. You'll find out everything. Heaven.
Trumpet.
You do well not to pester me.
You pestering me, buddy. That's a nice boat.
What's the hurry, my pretty?
That's a nice boat you got there.
Yes, name.
Oh, you're gonna spit now, okay. Never mind, he's spitting. I already checked that for it. Around this way.
Now they've got their new. Perhaps the Skelligers will calm down.
Skellige.
Do you want to be my boy?
What?
Pam-param, pam-pam-param,
Is the door? No, locked. Pamparam, pamparam, pram. Oh, jeez, bandits.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine for the carcass's pit clean.
Uh-huh.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come,
Really?
first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
There we go.
Not good.
There we go. Beat them to death. Fisticuffs.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vegal Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
I really wanted to loot them. Jerks. Now I gotta go all the way to the Vegal Buds.
Live honest and at once speak the truth. Good day, sir.
Good day. Jeez, now I'm gonna have to do all that. Wow, that's a long way to go. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's way out there at Vegal Buds. Damn. Alright, we'll go here.
Go pickle spiders up your arse.
What? Spiders up here? What? They say some of the weirdest things here.
What's it like, beheading a king?
What's it like beheading a king?
Chance to surrender unorthodox.
Ah,
Vegal Buds. Vegal Buds. Alright, well. There we go. We are heading there. Post haste. I ate all my snacks. I don't have any more snacks. That's a damn shame. I could use a couple of snacks right about now. Oh, yeah, Doc's getting sleepy too. Catching up to me.
Pulls into the lead. Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red. But you shan't back out on the guards.
Mm-hmm.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Right.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
What's to worry about?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
You've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Hey, Commander. Boy. Oh, please don't mess up. Half the stamina's gone already. Oh. Half the stamina's gone already. Don't let up, don't let up. Oh, no. There we go. Whew.
Not so fast, Roach.
I'm as good as dead. Time to flee to safer climes. Caviar, perhaps?
What? I thought I won. Wait, what the hell? Didn't I just win this race? Wait. I just won the race. What just happened there? Am I playing the same damn game? What the fuck was that? I just won the race. There was nobody ahead of me. Stupid.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
I just...
You go your way. You still aim to get what about that trade with the Empire? We shall lose our
What?
Yes, I'm not. I cannot help thinking there could very well be time for a change of scene. What about the trade to do with the Empire? Another drifter in from Temeria.
I just won that race. What the hell? Something's wrong here.
A new rider pulls into the lead.
Deepest apologies.
Where you step?
Will you sell that racing mare of yours?
I'm not sure. You still aim to get 10 cases of SS for the
I won that. What the hell?
A madman running about town, getting beggars and prostitutes. I've no doubt it's another of Menger's.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not?
I
Decide
won
quickly,
that
please.
race.
There's a race about to
I
begin.
won that race. I freaking won that.
Grand. Your name
girl.
You follow hype, indeed.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Competitors, saddle up.
I won that race.
3, 1, 2, 3. Off you go.
Go.
I won that race, damn it.
Happy trails.
I won that race. I don't know why it showed that I lost it.
Hear ye. The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding
See?
rich glory
I won.
to the victor.
It ticks me off that I...
Not bad. Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff.
Really?
Shall I sign you up for another?
Maybe later.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Vegelbud.
Greetings.
I saw you ride. Did rather well in that race. You seem quite the rider, though not as good as Luke. A shame, really. I'd like to see someone knock that conceited brat down a peg.
Well, thank you there, Miss Vegelbud.
A miracle on 4 hooves. Look at that horse.
What?
Taking all your crook to the mill again after
Oh,
harvest.
I'm done with the race.
I just told you.
No, I don't want to race anymore. Can't believe that I ended up losing that race, and I shouldn't have. That was really messed up. I don't know how that even happened. Because as far as I know, I won that race. Where's the...
One glance tells
where's
me
the
all I need to
marker?
know about you.
There's a marker somewhere around here for me to...
Very well. But what about the trade we do with the Empire? We shall lose our shares in the Maritime Company. Blimey.
Blimey. Yeah.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Oh, missed it. There we go. That was just messed up. I won that race and had to pay for it anyway. What am I having to do with Vegelbuds anyway? Vegelbuds. Appreciate that follow. There was a samurai? Samurai? Indeed. I had my fingers on the buttons at the time, but a new follower hype indeed. Thank you for that. Oh, why is this not working? Is this not working? Because I had to restart. That's why. That's why it's not working. Let's see. Still not working. Great. That's awesome that that doesn't work. Great. I don't know why it's not working. Oh well. Buttons aren't working on my touch portal right now.
Lollygaggy. What's your stand like that? Can't get you a copper. Got to be elegant, aren't they?
Look at that.
You're on everyone's terms. Coin and fame are plenty now, eh?
So, we start in G major, and...
I told you, the piece is sad.
Kind of looks the same.
Need
needs a minor key.
But I wanted
to ruin everything. We're starting you off.
So what's up?
Zoltan.
Get out.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
Looks the same to me.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. You know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir's the perfect setting for a cabaret. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Wait. Not the Rosemary Avenue?
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about the choreographer?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
When's the grand opening?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Nip back home for a dress. We'll have to come rescue you, I'm sure.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Gladly.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Said you're fat and you smell. Praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Mm-hmm.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Right. There'll be a misunderstanding from this, I'm sure, Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly
no.
Been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt.
Oh,
come
boy.
with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Oh, boy. Should have escorted her.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. The condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
This is no robbery.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing.
Yep. Done.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
See there?
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike it.
There you go. This guy's cool. I like him.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morning Star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish
Wishes to help. Yes.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Sure. Let's go.
Ready and intrigued.
Very intrigued.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Yeah, Priscilla didn't deserve that. Somebody's gonna pay. Big time.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Excellent fool!
What now, you piece of filth?
There we go.
kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me.
Let's see, where is it on this map that's showing me all this stuff? Wow, it showed me 3 different spots. Why is it doing... That is not the quest I'm looking for. Why does it keep going back to that quest? Secondaries. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Coming up on that time. This is probably the last bit of the quest we're going to be doing. I didn't expect this one, though.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking. Looks like necrophage has got to this one.
There we go.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Eye sockets.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Wow.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Wow. Torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Check the scar.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Maybe.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg From an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Well, let's open up his abdomen, why not, right? You done stuck your hands in there now.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Okay. Hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Legs.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Well, here's the one I was avoiding, but, you know.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Well, there we go.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Okay. Take it you two know each other?
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarvers.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us? I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. You didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel, who is he?
Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer.
Huh?
Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Okay.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it.
Well.
What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop. The corpse collector who found him. Alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Yeah. I don't really trust him. Go.
My belly. Eternal fire, how it hurts.
Alright, let's take a look at the map right quick. There's a location right there. Wait, that is marked? Yeah, there it is. Oh, did I miss him? He's around the corner.
Double chase.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Fall afoul of the king of beggars, and you'll get no mercy.
Eustace.
No matter.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure had. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
So you searched him?
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Peace off.
Oh boy.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had your wish. Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Yep.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Punch him in the face. Alright, I'm done with you.
Life, you gotta take risks.
Let's see how do we get to that next one there. God, I'm trying to finish this one before. I'm already gonna run over. I can see that now. There's another one there, and this is the main one. That's where Priscilla was. Okay.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
I have to go around. Oh. Hmm?
As they say, a bard must get with her, and the witcher
Damn it. I can't go up there. Why can't I jump that? Really? Damn it. Run all the way around here. Really? Alright. This is it? This is it. Must be it.
Anyone home?
Come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Let's debate you. Charming creatures.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Yeah.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. I sleep sound at least.
So you are?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Some big dogs.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag. And other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Maybe.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Know much about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here.
See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes.
This is a very in-depth story here. Alright.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy, dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Oh. Right here. Oh, it's two letters here. I got this one here. The script. Okay. The fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors in the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That's why we must live in harmony with the eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lesson, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in the flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Concerned citizen. I think I know who it is. Is there something else here? Obviously something else here. Must be something else here I'm missing. What am I missing? I'm missing something somewhere. What the hell am I missing?
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
What am I missing? What? I saw something. Something somewhere. I thought I saw something in red there. Whoa. What am I missing? I keep seeing something in red back here. What the hell? missing? I don't see anything else. What the hell? Is this glitched? Huh? This way. Where is it? There's something I'm missing. I don't see anything.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple. And the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Mayas sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
It's not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I want. Get in there. There we go.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Nothing interesting.
There we go. This is a long, detailed quest.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered. Then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard. Then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
Let's see. Well, we've talked enough.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Wow. Whew. That was a rough one. This is a long, detailed quest here. I thought I'd be done with this already.
I've been cranky since morning.
Dang it, I hate to...
Beg your pardon?
I hate to stop in the middle of the quest. Oh, what we get here?
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will, as soon as I can. Hey, how you doing?
Human. Priscilla's.
It's a flag protruding.
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Huh.
That's him. You're carrion! Ha! Give me back!
The hell you fighting me for?
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Well, now you're gonna be nice, huh?
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns.
I am running
That's
over.
what folk called them. No
Time for you
friends, no families.
Dinner
Their bodies
cooked and
were
dished.
burned long ago.
I'm not moving from this bed at least for an hour. There you go. Get you some rest in on that, yeah? Not sweaty. Yep. I'm running over already. I should have been off of here already. But this is a much longer detailed quest than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a tiny little quest. It's huge. This game has some enormous quests. Enormous amount of information and voice acting and cutscenes. The developers have just to have a couple of little glitches here and there. This is amazing. This is amazing. The amount of story. I expected it to be done like, you know, I was gonna, what is a 10-minute quest? No, this thing's been like 35 minutes long already. Very few little quests. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. And I hate to get up and leave, but I'm not going to be able to do the tail end of the quest tonight because I'm already 28 minutes over.
Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Her dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Well, there we go. Can I finish looking around here, or are you going to send some more people for me to beat up on?
Take care now. I gotta look around some more.
Gloriously long. Yes, they are.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have started the fight. Look at them. They're all sitting around.
A brazier. This time of year?
I'll investigate that in just a minute here. Already investigated the blood, I think. This is something else. That's a footprint.
Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weighed on his heel. Took a step back.
Watch it, Trent.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Oh,
yeah.
Stop! That's enough! Enough!
I thought so. Oh, it's almost dark time here. I don't have to go all the way around there. This way.
There are mouse droppings in this brownie. Many thanks.
Mouse droppings in this brownie, he says.
Why do they smell like shit?
There's the leaning tower of house there. Falling over. Going to the bridge, folding down. This way, yeah.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Well, thank you. Hold on. Blood on the wall? No. Playing that investigative music again. Yes, Mr. Coroner, yeah.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
You and Nathaniel don't get along?
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Yeah, you look a little young for that.
How old's Von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Well, that's probably not true, but hey, you know, formaldehyde. Fine, who's the victim?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Let's start.
Shall we?
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Oh, boy. How do I get out of this place? This way.
Till next time, Master.
Oh, this is... Oh, I don't have time for this. I really don't. I really don't have time for this. See, I kind of want to figure out what the end of this is, though, but I don't have time.
Is this necessary? On the road all day, and now...
Really don't have time for this. Already been to Vegelblad's twice tonight.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, we'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Yeah, well, trickery. Nearly there on this quest, though. Yeah, it's going to be about way later than it's supposed to be.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear
I'm
to be
quite serious.
Please, follow
Can we rush along? Can we walk fast?
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Mm-hmm. Come on, hurry. You're not hurrying.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Damn it, too late.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Oh my god. Dog, get out of the way. Ain't got time to fight, dog.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
I'll break your bones!
Not me, you idiot. Not me. Not me, you idiot. I'm looking for the murderer. Damn it. I ain't got time to fight you guys. Fine then. Damn it. Shit, these guys are all... Damn it, I ain't got time for this.
Not too late to surrender.
What just happened? The murderer got away.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
You idiot.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once.
Mm-hmm.
Mother, why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims.
Mm-hmm.
Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating... May I?
Very well.
Yeah.
But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
I would have caught him.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Damn. This is taking too long.
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Oh, she's inconsolable. Damn it. I should be in bed already. Oh, I'm in the fountain. I'm in the fountain. These guys are all in the way. I am really supposed to learn this game to be comfortable stopping where I need to because quests drag on. Yeah, I'm way over. It's like 15 till 5. Unfortunately, there's no way I can. This is gonna drag on. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna oh no, I'm gonna climb over the sign. I'm gonna save the game here. Right there. And we're just gonna have to end there. We'll come back and finish that one. Probably Friday night. It is it's just too long. I gotta get it going. I'm falling asleep in there anyway. Anyway, that's gonna be it for us tonight, folks. We'll finish up Friday night and hopefully get that quest out of the way, and then a couple others. So do tune in. Should be closer to midnight, right after 11 p.m. U.S. Eastern Friday night. Indeed. So tune in for some Friday night jazzy right here on Savages TV. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And Moody, good to see you. Don't be a stranger, please. Pop on in and see my show and about 5 minutes left. That's 5 minutes longer than I got because it's almost 5 o'clock. I should have been in bed 45 minutes ago. The missus is gonna come looking for me in a minute too. It won't be pretty. Anyway, I'll get it done though. Yeah, right into another spot. They always lead into other stories too. So, but do tune in and yeah, hopefully we'll get that done and more. And don't forget to tune in this weekend, folks. We'll have some jazzy shenanigans in Kentucky with the Savage Legion as well. So it ought to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Moody. Thank you, Funny Bot, for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. And with that, folks, we're going to pop in some stuff here. We'll put up the Legion swag. That's right. Got to put that in there first, I guess. Let me just do that. There we go. Legion swag. That's right, folks. The Legion swag over at our Teesprings merch shop. We've got, let me just scroll down on the page right here. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, check it out down in the panels below as well. You can click on that link there and go right to that page on Teesprings, or you can check out the panels below the video right here on this channel. You can make a purchase directly from this channel right there. We got the 111 Savage Legion SAVG all over print t-shirt. It's got the names of all the Savage Legion on the back of that shirt right there. Check it out. You can get the Feeling Jazzy Punk t-shirt. Comes in a t-shirt, long sleeve tee, hoodie, sweatshirt, and a coffee mug as well. Multiple colors of your choosing. And the same options with the 111 Savage Legion shield and the SAVG emblem. So check that out over at Teesprings. Feeling Jazzy Punk, get yours at Teesprings today, or purchase it straight from the channel, from the panel below this video, right here on Savages TV. Indeed. Thank you, Fuddy Bot. Thank you. Also, don't forget to give a follow to my fellow teammates of the 111 Savage Legion. That's right, folks, the home for misfit toys and gamers. Give a follow to all of Legion with some exciting games, retro, new betas, and demos. The 111's a quirky, entertaining group of streamers that has a little something for everyone. So give them a follow, folks, each and every one. You'll be glad you did. You'll be the biggest news. Don't forget to check out our Discord as well. The SAVG Discord. It's a jazzy, smooth community to chit-chat in. There's your invite. Pop on in and say hi, will ya? Host count for the night. Looks like we've got 65 amazing hosts tonight, folks. I am going to make sure to... Give me a second here. Let me do that. There we go. Got the text file saved on the desktop. I'll check that out in the morning. Don't have time to read it tonight because we're already running way over. But 65 amazing hosts. Thank you for all the hosts, all the follows, all the subs, all the biddies, and all of your support for myself and my fellow teammates of the 111th Savage Legion. Much appreciated. Indeed. Again, don't forget to tune in right here on Savages TV. Is this going to work? That don't work. Is this going to work? That's not going to work either. No, that's not going to work. It's not working. Let me just do this right quick. Hold on. go. Oh, there we go. Aha! There we go. No, it's appreciated. Excellent. All right. So, do tune in Friday night for some Friday night Jazzy right here on Savages TV, right around, well, after 11 p.m. U.S. Eastern, right around midnight-ish. My work schedule changed, so we'll be a little bit later. And with that, folks, from all of us here at Savages TV and the 111th Savage Legion, I bid you all a good morning, a fantastic afternoon, and a groovy evening, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Doc Savage, reminding you not to let the rad roaches bite. If they do, bite them back, at least twice. Stay jazzy, folks, and until next time, laters, taters, indeed. Laters there, Moody. Indeed. Spread it everywhere. It's like a disease. It's like a super jazzy disease. Just throw it all over the place. I
only usually do space maps.
Space maps?
I know them. They're the most familiar.
Space maps.
Space maps. Just like space pants.
You got space pants?
Space pants. What does that wheel do? Oh,
son
dang.
of a bitch.
Oh my god, I saw that.
Fucking
you just
pick me
fall?
up. Pick me up.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god, that was funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking airplane just flew over my head.
Explosions, man.
That was
Yeah,
way too realistic.
This is Doc Savage.
What? You're being childish?
Well, of course I am. There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
If someone ever tries to kill you, you try to kill him right back.
Put that cookie down! Now!